So there were a couple things that I forgot to mention. Because I do that. I'll be talking and I'll be like saying something, and then I'll go to another subject and I'll forget I didn't finish the last thing I was saying, and I'll just keep going. But there were a couple things. Like when my mom shapeshifted in front of me at Thanksgiving, when I said that in the other video that we were there for Thanksgiving or whatever, and like I could tell everybody was pissed off because I was still breathing. And my mom was like, and I asked her for that pain pill, and she's like, no. And I seen her whole face transform, and she's like, I need them. And I was like, damn, yo, it ain't that serious. So I went down to the car, and I told him when I got in the car, I'm like, man, Grandma just acted real weird. Like, I asked her, and like I told them, and they all looked at me because they knew it was going, but I didn't. And they all looked at me like they didn't know what to say. And then like not even 2 seconds later, before we could pull out of the driveway. Now granted, the whole time I was there, my mom was all angry and pissed off and like not even really speaking. And then she had that shapeshifted moment when I asked the pain pill, and then all of a sudden she comes down to the car. She's like, hey guys, like the first time I seen her happy. Like, are you happy because we're like, it was weird. And I was like, she comes down, she's like, hey guys, just we have a good night. Like completely opposite than when I just seen her up there. I'm like, get out. I can fucking get out. Bitch, get the fuck out. What is going on here? Everybody's crazy, and they say I'm crazy. Get out, bitch. That's what you in. So yeah, I thought that was funny. I had to finish saying that. And then like when I did that part 1 video, when I was like, oh, I'm so scared, like I have the fear of speaking and I didn't know why, which God showed me the next day that it was ancestral and things in my past life that was being so hard for me to speak. But after I did that video, part 1, the next day I went to go look at it, and all I did was see the picture of my face, and I'm like, and I didn't even watch it, and I told God, I said, I'm fucking erasing it. He goes, you didn't even watch it yet. I said, okay. So I watched it, and I inspired myself, and I would have been so mad at myself if I erased it. You know what I mean? But it was just so funny because all I did was see my face like on the video, like the front, before playing it the next day, and I was gonna erase it without even watching it first. And God had me laughing. He's like, you haven't even looked at it yet. You're gonna erase it over that? So I watched it, and it gave me encouragement, and I was like, oh, now I want to share more. And I felt really good, and I laughed at God yesterday, and I told him, I'm like, it feels like I broke the seal. Now I'm not gonna be able to shut up. Like, you know, when you're drinking, if you've ever been an alcoholic or drank, then you know, when that seal is broken, it's all done. You're gonna be going to the bathroom all the time. Once that seal's broken, game over. And I told God, I said, it's a fucked up analogy, but that's what I feel like. The seal has been broken, so now it's all over, man. I ain't gonna shut the fuck up. So it was funny, but I just wanted to share those with you guys, those couple things. There was just some things that I forgot. There's a lot of things that there's so much stuff. There's just way too much to say right now, but there was just a couple funny things, like, you know, Junior's still sleeping. Don't mind this nasty apartment, but I want to show you in the bathroom that I was talking about, the outlet, and how God showed me like where the cameras were. That was another thing I forgot to mention when I had talked about my son telling him that I found that camera in his car, in Corey's car, and he's like, oh, you did? Like, he was all concerned, where was it? That's all he was concerned about, was where the camera was. And when I told him where I found it, he was like, I hate looking down at myself because I feel like when I told him that about the camera, he acted so weird, and he was like, I seen him look over like where the Wi-Fi is, and I'll show you, it's all clusterfucked, but whatever, I'll show you. And it's like, I knew there was a camera there because after I had mentioned that, the next time he visited me, when he came in through the window, because my window was in me and Junior's room, the living room, when he came in that window, I seen him, the way he looked over at that stand, I knew right when I seen the look in his eyes, the camera's over there. That's why he wasn't concerned. See, people don't realize, man, like, they can't play their roles right, because I'm gonna see everything, and I won't say nothing, but I'm fucking taking notes the whole time, and I know. So when I got that camera thing done, that God showed me when I was on the toilet the other day, like last week, and like literally laid it right out for me. Like I was watching an ad and it just popped up and showed an outlet, and it says you have no idea where cameras can actually be hidden. And then all of a sudden I had like a scanning app where you could scan and you have a 3-day trial and then pay like mad money afterwards. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna take the trial. But God literally lays everything out right for me. Like people are like, how does she know shit? How the fuck you think? Like not only do I know, but like I got a spirit team that's with me all the time that tells me shit. You know what I mean? Like these people like are going through karma and shit, like, and I don't wish no harm on no one. Like I don't like to see anyone suffer. Even if they made me suffer, I don't want to see people suffer. Because I've seen people that were in the past, like my street mom, she was horrible to me, yo. And I wasn't the only one she was horrible to. And when I seen years later where she was and her karma that came back on her, I cried. I actually felt bad for her. Like, I don't wish harm on nobody, because I see everybody's hearts and I just see everybody's just really lost. The ones that are mean, you know what I mean, or angry, or, you know, to other people or whatever. But like, I don't wish harm on anybody. But I know people are like, oh, she's casting spells because everybody's going through it now. No, I fucking warned you almost 2 years ago to stop fucking trying to attack me, and that it was gonna come back onto you. That the energy you put out will come back to you. I'm not doing shit. I don't go around fucking, I don't even care for the word witch. All these labels and shit, like I really could give a fuck, honestly, about a label or identification. You know what I mean? Like I don't care about none of that stuff. I guess if I had to say any label to try to get people to maybe understand, I'd probably say Earth Angel I was, or Ascended Master, or something like that. But like, I don't even like using labels, because it's just like, I don't know. But yeah, people think I'm doing stuff to them, casting. I don't do that shit. You guys do that shit. Like, he puts so much shit in my food, my water. Like, I have to always keep my water on me. If I leave anything out and open, especially for a couple days, I'm not touching that shit. That shit's getting thrown away. You know how many... My baby stopped drinking his milk because he kept getting sick so bad. Because his dad was putting shit in his milk to get him sick. That he literally... And I'm happy he stopped the bottles, but that's the reason why. Because he kept getting sick. I'm worried about myself, mama. Fucking 4 years old, man. I swear to God, yo. But yeah. Yeah, I don't do it. I don't not into that stupid dumb shit. Like, I remember when God first started making me aware of things, and they're like, oh, you gotta clean your mirrors with salt water and this and that, because all the mirror spells that they're doing and yada yada. I remember complaining to God. I'd be cleaning the mirror, but I had to, because I knew I could feel it if I didn't. Now I'm good, you know, but at the time I was still alchemizing, raising my vibration, doing a lot of fucking shit while dealing with this fuck shit on top of it. You know what I mean? And trying to take care of my baby and protect him. So, like, I would complain to God. I'd be cleaning the mirror and I'd be like, this is so fucking stupid, God. Like, this is fucking stupid. I gotta wipe the mirror down because people are doing dumb shit. Like, but it would. I look in the mirror and I'd look completely different. I'd feel different, like in the bath. Like, I knew there was stuff going on in the bathroom. I knew my son and my mom, like, had put stuff in there, done something. You know what I mean? Let me go show you the camera I was talking about, though. Like, because I covered it up with tape and colored it black because I didn't have black tape. I'm gonna be quiet because Junior's sleeping, but I just want to show you really quick where the smells were coming from and all that, because I didn't get to finish that shit. So this is the shelf that has, when I put the camera system up on it, like all of this shit, I know it looks really bad, but like it all lit up. Like, I don't know if there's cameras like all in the shelf itself. Starting to wake up. Then in the bathroom, when I shine that scanning thing on, and I sit in the toilet and I shine that scanning thing on, that's what lit up right there. And in this outlet out here, these are the only 2 outlets, but this one I didn't cover because I use it so much. This outlet, that lit up. None of the other ones did, though. He's waking up. But when I moved in, like, smelling shit, like, down here, I'll never forget Corey's look on his face. See that? Okay. I had that covered really good because they were, like, bringing in, like, these smells that were fucking horrible, dude. Like, I don't know if they were, like, burnt body parts. Like, I'm talking, the smells were so bad that they would bring in my apartment when I first moved in here. The neighbors downstairs would push him the landlord, the fucking fake ass maintenance guy and shit. And when I went to the hospital, because I had to go to the hospital 2 times last year from being poisoned from Corey. One time was in the middle of the night. And there was times like my guides, man, I'd eat something and my guides would be like, puke right now. And I learned not to leave my shit behind, man. I had to learn the hard way. Don't leave your food or your drinks behind. Don't. I've gone hungry and thirsty many times because I fucked up and forgot. Or I got sick and I didn't, you know, you learn, man. I had my own little rotation system set up. I would always keep Junior's good milk that I thought was good in the back and his juice. And my creamer and stuff that I thought was tampered with, I'd keep in the front. And every day I'd rotate and throw stuff out. So every day I was dumping milk, water, like every day was a rotation system. Because he was poisoning everything so much. I find pieces of shard and bone in my peanut butter. That was recent. Recently I found that he pissed in my fucking pickle jar. Like dumb shit, bro. And it's like, I know that you did that. Because first of all, there's a lot more liquid in that pickle jar. And I see what it looks like. And I know what your non-water drinking ass piss looks like. Some nasty shit, bro. And I've seen it in my pickles. Like, I know what you're doing. And like, he just realized he was catching on. Like, he couldn't get 11-11. He couldn't get nothing by me. He couldn't get nothing by me. See this wall right here? Yep. One of the times that I was poisoned, the first time that I went to the hospital, I mean, last year, while I was in the hospital, and I left my baby with him, which I'll, God, man, my poor baby, he's been through it, dude. Anyways, I came back that next morning, and the landlord had the guy taking out this whole thing. I walk in the house. Now, all this is, like, poison, right? The walls, because it's all, like, old paint and shit. I walked in the whole house, because he didn't even have the fucking window open. He came in and cut all this out so they could put their little fumes up through here, and there's cameras and shit. Who knows what the fuck's in there? I didn't really see cameras when I did it over here, but I don't trust nothing. So yeah, they left the wall like this. Lena tried to pretend and act like she didn't know it was still like this. Bullshit. You fucking know. Ironically, it happened the first time I was in the hospital for being poisoned, or not the first time being poisoned, but the first time going to the hospital last year. And that's another thing. The fucking paramedics, the cops, everybody, they act so fucking weird. Like, then I just started noticing that everybody's fucking weird, bro. Like, I think it was the first time I called the ambulance, and it was a full moon that night. Go figure. Because that's when they like to do their hoobly-doobly shit. And it was a full moon that night, and I had made food, and he had put something in it. I walked away, I fucked up, and I ate it, and I got really sick. And, man, I was fucking sick, bro. My stomach pains, everything, like, bad. And I remember it was in the middle of the night. It was like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I'm in here on the toilet, and I'm like calling the cops. And I'm like, hey, poison me, blah, blah, blah. My baby's sleeping, right? I'm like, he poisoned me, blah, blah, blah. That dispatcher on the phone was such a bitch. She was like, and I knew she was copying everything I was saying. And like, cause I would say something and it would mute, like she was repeating what I was saying to somebody. Like, I know what the fuck you're doing, weirdo. And then, I said to her, I'm like, you don't seem like a normal dispatcher. Cause she was just really cold-hearted and really just a bitch. And I was like really thrown off by it. And I'm like, do you need me to get off the phone with you? And do I need to wait? Do I need to get off the phone with you and wait for the cops to come? And she's like, if you want to, do whatever you want. And I'm like, okay, bitch, because I don't want to talk to you. So I hung up on her, and the cops called me right back. So I knew it was really the cops then, right? Because I didn't know, man, because that's how weird she was acting. Any normal operator, please stay on the phone, ma'am. Stay on the phone with us until the cops get there or the ambulance get there to make sure you're okay. It was nothing like that. She was a C-U-N-T, okay? And then I go outside when the ambulance is going to show up. In the meantime, as I'm getting ready to go outside, Corey's out there scraping all the plates of the food off, like panicking, scraping everything off in the trash, like looking crazy. Like just completely not even there, bro. Like completely like, you know, and he's gonna act like he didn't even know I was calling. Like, he's just so fucking, like, for real, yo. And as I'm going to walk out the door, he's like, where are you going? And I'm like, you are Satan in disguise. And, like, that was before I knew anything. I was like, you're fucking the devil in disguise, dude. Like, and I fucking went downstairs and waited for the cops and the ambulance to come. So the cops get here, and they stand in the fucking road like I'm gonna poison them. They wouldn't even come near me. Like, motherfucker, I'm the one that's been poisoned, and y'all are scared of me. Like, I got a problem with cops, especially around here, man. I don't play with them. I don't care. I don't know how I haven't been arrested more times for my mouth. Because I don't care. Do your job. You have serve and protect on your car. You ain't serving and protecting nothing but yourself. They won't even look me in my eyes when I talk to them. They'll look down. Because you know I'm fucking right. So, they were like scared of me, hiding like on the street, wouldn't even come on the sidewalk with me. So then I get in the ambulance. This is the first time, right, that I went to the hospital. I get in the ambulance and the paramedic and all of them are just staring at me. And my heart rate is through the fucking roof, bro. And I'm like, they're just staring at me. Not doing nothing, just looking. Like waiting for me to die or some shit. And then finally I looked at dude and I'm like, do you know anything about poisoning? And he's like, no. And I'm like, well then maybe you should fucking call poison control. And he's like, oh no, the hospital's right up the street, we'll take you. The fuck you waiting on for me? I gotta do everybody's job for them? So then they take me to the hospital. All the little fucking head games and shit, you know, making me look crazy because it's the hospital Corey works at, right? So that's, oh, she just fucking losing it. And then my son's in and out because they were working together, so they're all trying to make me look crazy, which I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks anyways. Because I know the truth. And I don't need to explain myself to nobody. But yeah, crazy shit like that. And then one time last year when I ate some food that I left out, it was like a microwave meal. I had left for a minute. And when I went back out, I was so hungry, I ate it really fast and I didn't think first. Immediately after I ate it, my guys were like, puke right fucking now. And I came in the bathroom and I knew I fucked up. Got chills, wow, my goosebumps on my arms. I came in this bathroom and I remember thinking to myself, because I've researched about the poisoning and everything, and I remember researching and it saying like, don't try to get yourself sick. Like if you Google it, it says don't make yourself sick if you feel like you've been poisoned because it's not good. So like I didn't say that, but I thought that in my head. And when I thought that, my guys were like, I don't give a fuck, puke. And I fucking puked my brains out, bro. And I just went out and acted like nothing happened. Because I'm not going to give him the benefit of the doubt, letting him know that he got me sick. Even though I got out of it. That was a different time. There's been so many times. There's been water that he's poisoned in mine that I see and I notice right after. He'll put his eye drops in or whatever. And then, like, I'll be like, and I'll notice, and I'll be like, that water's yours. You can have that water. And I'll go take it and put it in his room and he'll go dump it out. Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. Why are you dumping the water out? And another thing, the second time I went to the hospital for being poisoned last year, this time I went to a different hospital where my doctor went through. That's when they tried admitting me and I did my live video. That fucking bitch, yo. I was fucked up. Yeah. That's how I knew they were fucking watching me in my home, because she gave it away. She didn't know she did, but I caught on to it. She was trying to admit me in the hospital for being crazy and shit, because I was saying about him poisoning me. And of course they always come back. They take tons of blood from me and come back and say, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing in your system. Yeah, I already knew you were going to say that. When I was in the hospital that time, one of the nurses that was the doctors that was being a bitch to me, she was a short lady with like short gray hair and she had like her mask on and you could just see her beady eyes and she was so pissed off at me. And she came in and she's like, didn't want to help me at all. That's when I had the blood clots and stuff in my legs and they wouldn't even look at my legs. Like they wouldn't even like take the time to do X. They wouldn't help me at all. Like nobody will help me around here. Like I've learned to literally depend on spirit, God, and my guides, and my angels, and my ancestors, and that's it. Because I don't have anyone else, and I never have. Okay, but literally, all the systems, like they're all working, conspiring against me. DHS, WIC, like nobody will help me at all with anything. You know what I mean? That's why I couldn't get a place of my own, because they would make a way to not help me. Or gaslight me. But, yeah, but just like putting like graveyard dirt in my coffee, fucking, so much shit. I'm so happy I don't gotta look at my baby being sick ever again. That'd fucking tear me up, man. God. Talk about trying not to catch a charge, yo. Like God's brought me, man, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, so when I went in at that time, that doctor that came in with the short gray hair, and she wouldn't even try to, man, all of them were like that. They were just like, They just wanted to lock me up in the psych ward. And she came in with the blood work. I was so pissed. And I think I already did my live video. I think I had just finished, and that's why she was even more pissed. And she comes in and she's like, there's nothing in your blood work. And I looked up at her and I said, you're gonna stop dicking me around. And she got so mad. She's like, I don't give a fuck. Lying ass. You're gonna stop dicking me around today, bitch. And then they're gonna bring in the little computer with the chick on the computer, the psychiatrist, and she's like trying to talk me into getting onto lithium and staying in the hospital, and wants to talk to my husband, you know, the one who's poisoning me. Why you want to talk? No. And then you know what she's gonna say to me? Because I never said nothing about, because I smelled everything. I would always smell my water before I drink my food, like, and I still do. It's just habit, and that needs to be broken. But like my son's stuff, anytime he don't feel good, I'm like, are you okay? Because I'm thinking that he put something in his shit again, right? So like I definitely had healing that I needed to do around like being poisoned, me and my baby. So this chick is online, right? Pretending to be at home, okay? And she's gonna say to me, and it was weird because right when I was starting to tell her my living conditions and how me and Junior were staying in a twin-size bed, we shared a room, like she wouldn't even let me get that out. And I found that weird, and I thought about that later. And it's because she already knows my living conditions. They already know how I'm living. They already see. They already know. And then she said to me in the hospital, and this is what gave it away, yo, because I not once brought up about me smelling anything. And she goes, what does it smell like? And that's when I smiled and I sat right back. And I just looked at her and I didn't say one more fucking word. And I just smiled because I knew right then, you with that shit. All of you are with that shit, right? So she told me to leave. She was gonna have that guy come get the computer and go out or whatever, to have me think about if I wanted to stay in the hospital. Fuck no. And leave my baby with psychopath? Are you fucking smoking crack? So, I called dude in there and I said, I'm getting out of here. Discharge me right now. And then I hear him go in the room next door and say, she wants to leave. So the bitch is right next door in the other room, pretending to be on a computer and not even here. And she right next door. What you so scared for? Come on. So he goes in the next room and I hear him say, she wants to leave. And I hear her go, oh, just let her go. You're damn right you're gonna let me go, because I'll be a tornado up in this motherfucker and everybody's going out with me. I'll take all you down with me. You're gonna fucking let me out. Playing all these little fucking head games. Trying to get me on psych meds again, making it seem like I'm fucking crazy. Because I'm speaking truth. So yeah, that's just some of the shit that I dealt with that I didn't really get to mention about the times that last year with dealing with the hospital and shit. But my baby's up now, so. Hi, love. Hi. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to throw that out there. Show you some shit. Let you know what was going on. I love you guys. Peace.